Uh, I'm gonna be here not for a long time. I just I'm exhausted. So but just to keep my promises, I'm gonna be here every day for you all, and and you know I'm gonna stick with you here for the next 30 minutes, and then I gotta head to bed. I just feel tired. I've been working since yesterday, and I tried to make a live, but just my phone was not supporting me. Also, the area I was in it, was not very great in signal, so it wasn't that great. But I'm right here. I'm gonna try to do my best. You know, but again, guys, I mean, when I look at it from every way, I know now it looks like the world being on fire. Is what's going on in the Middle East and all of that.
Hi guys.
And
I have a cup.
so all of that energy supply, is being cut, and everything is going skyrocketed now. So all the people we're gonna see more inflation this year than the year before. They drove it down for a few months until the war started, and then when the war started, everything got down. But also, look at it the positive side from it. It could be a good investment opportunity in the stock market, and excuse me. So and also, I think Nvidia guy, he said, between 26 to 2026 to 2030 is a good opportunity actually to build a wealth. And after that, the AI is going to take over. It's going to be pretty hard to do it because AI is going to take a lot of jobs. In this 4 years, they're running faster and faster than before. So in 4 years is going to be, what they have been discovering AI for more than, let's say, the last 100 years, if that makes sense. So again, guys, just always be positive. Just look for the future. I know we cannot guarantee, if we wake up tomorrow, but just plan for the future and be positive. And also, look for what's going on around you from the brighter side and look at it as a new opportunity from every way. And again, guys, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. Uh, Hi, Madia, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. So again, always look at.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, my soup. How are you doing? So again, look at it from every way. Look at the brighter side. And again, guys, what's going on now? Look at it from the brighter side. It could be a good opportunity for everyone, and look for the future. And I know, we're not gonna guarantee anything in the future, but just look at it from your son. Oh, thank you.
Your sons.
He's trying to read what you write. So again, guys, whoever new in here,
is-
don't forget to subscribe to my
what's
channel. And
this?
again, guys, at the beginning of the video, I forgot to mention we all as brothers and
What's
sisters.
this?
DDDBW. Say your sons.
Your sons'
Whoa.
voice is so.
So read the rest of it. Sorry. So again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. And again, we are at beginning. We are brothers and sisters. Doesn't matter the religion, the language, the culture, color, whatever they are. We are getting, brothers and sisters. And again, guys, I'm here to just share my experience. I used to be a certified public accountant, and then I'm a general contractor. I have a social enterprise, construction social enterprise, help people out, and help the community. And
Have a good day.
oh, you have you do that. It's at 12:16 in the morning in here.
Okay,
So it's
I am
midnight morning.
going-
You can say AM. I'm
going to
Oh, thank you so
subscribe.
much. Thank you all for your support.
Okay.
And again, guys, I'm here just to share my experience, share the investment. There is a lot of investment opportunity out there, and also we're here to support each other, to know each other. I'd like to have you all as my friends. and I even put my personal information, on my visit community because I usually travel. I'm originally from Egypt, and also I'm American citizen, so I'm a dual
I
citizen.
like Egypt.
And I went to Italy, I went to Paris, we went to Jakarta, we went
I
to
love New
Vietnam,
York.
we went to multiple places. This is why. How was your evening been? My evening was been pretty busy, but I enjoyed my evening, and the weather is so nice. It's almost 70 degree in here, and it was pretty windy, but not the windy, super windy, but just windy makes you feel better until, in the evening it start pouring rain. But in general, it was great. It was great. We played and we talked and we worked, we painted, we done a lot of things. Turn it down a little bit, Amir. So in general, we done a lot of things, and people watching me, don't forget to subscribe. I love to see you all here. I love to have you all as my friends, and I'm really, okay, let's keep in touch. I mean, we could help each other in every single way. You have your own experience. I can see a picture from one way, you can see it from another way. You know what I mean? And we can help each other, in every way. You have more information, maybe I don't have it, and we can support each other. I can get investment opportunity. You can, if you know another investment opportunity, you can share it with us. We can do this. And Yeah, yeah, I always say it. There are some people peeking and leave, peeking and leave. It just kind of people are looking at, because most of the world, I think it's the other sides of the world now. Some of it is now it's 7 in the morning, and some other countries is some afternoon, and here in the United States is some 11 evening. Some of the other side is still 8 evening. So because here in the United States, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour is different. But the other side of the world, like let's say in the Middle East, is 7 8 hours ahead. It could talk about India, Jakarta, New Zealand, all of this. It's 11. Yes, is it? Yep. You are 1 hour behind. I'm here 12:18 in the morning. So it's, yeah. So, and you
How
guys tell
was
me,
your
where you all watching me
paper
from?
hat?
I'm here in Eastern Kentucky, in the United
How
States.
yeah, was
And
your
again, this is,
evening?
I'm just here to share my experience.
Pink,
So I'm usually, what I do for a
color,
living is I'm go help people
hand,
they cannot afford to repair for their houses, to make
is
their houses safe to
that
live. And I'm a partner
letter
with
18
organization,
p.m.?
profit and non-profit organization, and also help people with the rehab, and help people, with the past record, to be self-sufficient. We teach them skills. We share them hand on projects, and that, keep telling them, don't be afraid to mess up the materials. It's okay, as long as you learn. It's all going to be for your benefits. And also, if they don't want to do construction, I'm partner with multiple other businesses. If they want to learn how to cook, if they want to learn how to do concrete, if they want to learn how to do anything, I'm partner with all the people. You want to be sales, you want to be customer service, you want to be anything. When it's come to related to construction, from painting, framing, siding, foundation, all of that learn in my company. But I'm talking about the other businesses, like if you want to be cashier, you want to be customer service, you want to be all of that. I'm partner with other people also. So, this is the good thing, just to keep information and keep it networking, with people. This is why I like to know people, and I'm so glad, with you all support, and guys, you go visit my community there, and I'm here to support you, and I will do my best. If I have the information, I will give it to you, and if I'm able to help you, I will. Financial at this moment, I'm not able to help people financially at this moment, but maybe in the future I will. I'm still building my company. This is the third year of my company. I'm still in the red. Every time it just lost, because when you have a new company, every year, just we kind of struggle, especially the area I'm serving is a very rural area. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته حبيبي. So the area I live in a very rural area, so making profit for a company is kind of really hard. Most of the people here think in a rural area, the only entertainment thing for the people in here is go for the fast food or go to the restaurants. This is the only entertainment in this area. Seriously, you take your family and go eat in a restaurant, or go and you take your family, go to the fast food. sit down or fast food. This is only entertainment in here. So, and by 7 o'clock in here evening,
Okay.
everything is closed
With
down, and the city is literally
your
asleep. So you cannot really work like
classes.
that. And many people, they told me, go move to bigger city, and you will make tens a lot of money. But I don't want to say the problem, because I'm here to support my community. It's a very nice community, as it's quiet, it's nice, it's but it doesn't have much. It's a good for retirement, to be honest, between me and you. uh, he loves you too, brother. And you know what I mean. So and also my parents-in-law, they live in here. My father-in-law, he's 80 some years old, and my mother-in-law, she's almost 80. And we cannot just leave them here. you know she he he has just two daughters. One of them is my wife, and the other one, she live in Texas. So we are the only one to take care of them, and I don't want to put them in a nursing home or something like this. I want them to stay at their home till the last day of their life. you know I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna help them in every way I could. Because when you do this, the world, everything's gonna repeat. Whatever you throw out there is gonna come back to you. I met an Egyptian guy who told me to say chicken has no tie to the next Egyptian. Where did you meet him? Work. So it was, so this is what I was doing. I'm just, when you do good and through it, it's like you're literally plant flowers, or anything, and this, it take time until it grow. And they have to take Ramadan Mubarak, Habibi. How you doing? uh, say has no side to chicken. I didn't quite catch that, brother. I still didn't know, Doctor Not. Oh, I'm so happy. How I can put that? I really don't know. This is, if it's, my Egyptian guy told me chicken has no ties to the next Egyptian. I still didn't quite catch it. I don't know what it means, to be honest. Oh man, I'm exhausted for some reason. But also, I didn't. والله ولا ولا حبيبي ولا. حسن الله. So I worked yesterday, but I have from yesterday. I slept about 6 in the morning. I stayed awake till I prayed al Fajr, and then after I prayed al Fajr, I waited until sunrise, and then I fall asleep. I slept about 6 hours. Yes, and then I woke up. I didn't have no, I did have suhoor. I did have suhoor that time. And then if before iftar, chicken shawarma falls in my mouth by mistake, then I mean, if you fall, and they come like that video, that guy, uh, uh, he said, Korea, nice to see. Listen, you gotta subscribe to me. Listen, I love to see you here. People from Korea. You're which one? You're from North Korea or South Korea? That's awesome. I mean, I love to have you here in my channel and see you every. I'm here every day. So people from Korea and people from North Korea and people, also from Japan and from Asia. You're most welcome here. ChatGPT, he said. Yeah, he said, that like a chicken doesn't have legs. What does it mean? It's like duck. I didn't quite catch that. Do you smoke shisha? I used to smoke shisha, but listen, every time I go to Egypt, I smoke shisha. I was from North. It wouldn't be in. No, 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 no. See, I have some people. They are in the stream from North. Believe it or not. Yeah, yeah. They are in the stream. I have couple people actually. They're from North Korea. They were in the stream, and we were actually talking to the other couple guys, and then we said, "No, man, it's super hard actually. To have somebody from North Korea." Uh, Probably, yeah, actually, you're right. I'm with all of that, and I know they have actually the media and all of that control, and yeah, yeah. I must go to the college from 11 to 5:30. I have a project to give you today. Oh, we'll be fasting. Brother, you're gonna be do great. DJ Jakadil Munib, Abu Munib, you're gonna do great. Farha, mashallah. Farha Malamashwarak. I don't know. Probably, I don't know, you know. So again, guys, you know, I love to have you all as my friends. And again, guys, you know, I'm serious. I'm not just saying that. You know, I'm many people they contacted me, you know, on my WhatsApp number. I still my WhatsApp number have the Egyptian number because I'm Egyptian and also I'm American. I still have my Egyptian number and I still have my US number. My WhatsApp is still I have it forever, the Egyptian number. So I'm keeping it and I'm maintaining it, you know, so I can keep going. So you can go visit community in my YouTube page and you will find, you know, you'll go there, find my in my posts, you will find it. It's a +20 100, and you'll find the rest of the number there. And because internet doesn't exist in North Korea, not even for the elites. I know they're trying, you know, and you know they're trying to keep the community in there. Also have two boys. Uh, um, Cece, you're still super young. I'm telling you. I'm a 38 years old. You know, and I have in my little Manny Moo. I called him Manny Moo. You know, or Sansoon. You know, I just kind of add, you know, my language there. You know, and also. Uh, uh, you know, I'm learning my own French language. You know, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin. Yes, I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim and pray 5 times a day, you know, and I've been born in Muslim families, and actually, you know, I've been interested in all the other religion. You know, I've been interested in Jew and interested in Christianity, and I've been Christian, you know, and I want to discover, you know, I just don't want to be just Muslim for there, and then, you know, excuse me, and. MashaAllah. Wonderful, Sisi. Uh, and then, you know, I read and read and read, and I feel like they are building each other. You know what I mean? It come from like from Torah to Bible to Quran. It's like they're building each other. It's like completing each other. You know what I mean? Like they are just literally completing to see the full circle. You know, to read all of it. You know, it's in there, and you will find it. It has a lot of similarity in three of these. A lot of similarity between all of them. But mashallah, sis, you know, I'm so happy for you. You know, and I just 2 words and become number one. I know, brother. uh, we all here number one. You know, listen, guys. You know, I always see that. You always think positive. You always give yourself credit, and always tell yourself, "I am the best." Give yourself a credit. You know, just tell yourself, "I'm the best." But also, you know, you have to, you know, read, you have to look around, you have to don't just rely completely on social media, don't rely completely on the TV, because listen, guys, anything that's being paid, it's to mislead you. There's nobody gonna pay for the TV or for the news or anything, you know, to just do it for God's sake, you know, for just doing for the good. No, there is nothing, you know. Anything that being paid, guys, it's to mislead you. You know, this is why I like to read. This is why I like to, even if I'm one AI. Sometimes, you know, AI, you know, I have to look around, you know. I mean, many times, you know, I look at this like that doesn't make sense. So I like to be interested in Islam, but like if I don't like it, yes, yes, brother. You know, my stepson, he's like a cricket. You know, couple years ago he was a Jew, okay, and 1 year he was Christian, and 1 year he been a Muslim. He been a Muslim for another couple of years, and then 1 year, you know, he said, you know, actually, you know, I just want to try something new. I said, it's not a shoe, brother. It's not a shoe. You keep taking it in and off, in and off, in and off. You know, it's like, you know, I feel it pretty old, and then you want to try it. So he just be jumping. You know, again, guys, you know, when it's come to religion, I advise, you know, just read what touch your heart, what touch your feeling. I feel Islam is good for me because when I pray 5 times a day, Rafael Sanchez. It looks like Rafael. Um, you are from South America. I mean, it's from Latin America, because Rafael Sanchez is a Mexican or from Argentina or from Venezuela, because that name is especially Rafael Sanchez. It's from Chile. Yes, I know it. I know it, brother. Nice to meet you, brother. So again, I feel it because when I pray 5 times a day, uh, you're not just for praying, or just do the prayer or worship, but I'm talking to my Creator, to tell him to guide me, and tell him what I want and what I need and what I'm looking for, and I'm asking for him for the help. And again, guys, when you ask your creator, for the help, he's not just gonna give it to you. He's gonna provide you the tools to get it, because easy come, easy go. These guys that wanting the gambling, and they want, like 50 million, and less than a 3 4 years they're broke. You know what I mean? So, no, brother. Uh, well, I am a Muslim, and you cannot leave Islam. It's a haram and against Allah and the whole. Yes, I agree. But also, I mean, uh, we don't push people toward Islam. We give them Islam, and we give them the idea about Islam, and read Islam, and read everything about Islam. And if you want to leave it, it's. I mean, I don't. When you see how beautiful this religion is, you're gonna stick to it, you know and how it's everything that could possibly think about in every single way. But read it and understand it very well, and don't just listen to the people in the media. Again, read it. you know Read it in every single way. And I know people, I know people there. I mean, like my stepson, he's changing his religion like he's changing his shoe. you know do I know Habib who? Yes, absolutely. Who doesn't know Habib? You know, who doesn't know him? MashaAllah, he's a great fighter. You know, MashaAllah, tabarakallah, he's great. I mean, look at him and look at his personality. Look at the way he looks. Guys, when you look, I know I'm not that great fitness shape, but for the work I do, it's a kind of workout. When you work on construction, you move, you bend, you knee, or you crawl, especially, and you're moving your body in every single way, especially in the summer. You sweat like crazy. In the summer, literally, I can take my shirt off, squeeze it, and it will drop. You know what I mean? And hi Arshia, how you doing? I know video game explain. I know, brother. I'm not lying to people. I'm not lying to people. You know, I'm not lying to people, brother. I'm telling what I saw in here. I know in Islam, telling you, that it's prohibited to leave, and I understand, but and today, we're just trying to encourage people to look in it. You know what I mean? To read about it. Don't just give them, no, if you got this, you do this. No, just let the people read about it. Let the people get convinced about it. Don't just let them, be afraid of it, or no, man, I'm not gonna do this because I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? You got my idea. I'm doing great. How are you? Conversation through the sword. Uh, what Islam spread through forced convergence? No, brother. I think you don't know. You don't know that. You don't know that, brother. And I'm telling you, Mister Video Game Explained, brother. Listen to this, brother. When Muslims were going, when they spread through the world, when they go to the country, they would tell the people, about Islam. And if you didn't want like Islam, you pay something called taxes. And what is jizya? Jizya is a tax for protection, for your protection. And Muslims, they pay zakah, 2% of their money in every year. You know, Muslim pays zakah and non-Muslim pay jizya. But no, Islam, you still didn't know, Mr. Game. Mr. Game, video game explain? No. Brother, go ahead and read, brother. Iraq Palestinian. I'm Egyptian, brother. I'm American, but I'm originally from Egypt. Why should it prohibit it to leave? Everyone has a free belief. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. People, it's not wrong with that. You are a Muslim, and we are proud of it. We don't like what. I didn't quite catch that, brother. But you know what I mean. I'm just trying to let the people get read in it, and many people, when they look at into Islam, most of them they don't go back to any other because it touch your heart, it touch your religion, your feeling, it touch your, it guide you to be a good person, you know. Oh my God, let them go to the brother. Listen, I don't like that. We are here all brothers and sisters. And again, guys, imagine that if we all people just like a chocolate, nobody gonna try, Snickers, or nobody gonna like, eat strawberry. Everybody has their own vision, have their own opinion, and we have to respect that. You know what I mean? Everybody has to look in every single way, and every. That's what I say. I like black and white, and let's say Jake, he like, he like navy blue and red. That doesn't mean we're different. You know what I mean? you know. And again, guys, hey, everybody there, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you here as my friend. What is your view on the war is going on? It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. It's literally, United States has nothing to do with Iran. The same thing they have done in Iraq. Master construction of bullshit in Iraq. We have to get that out, or they gonna stick it deep in our feet. You know, and they went in there. What happened? They went there for oil. They went there for the gold. They put bunch of dummies in there, led the country to poverty, to unstable country, poor country. After everything was safe under Saddam, I like to have the dictator when everything is safe and everybody have money. If everybody have money and everybody is safe, you know, it's okay. But now, when you go, it's not safe to go. Many places. This is why they're trying to do in Iraq, and also, it's all Israel. Israel is controlling United States. Everybody in the United States here, they are in authority, being led by the lobby. How? They're paying for their campaign. They're blackmail them like in Epstein files. You know, if you didn't do this, I'm gonna do that. So it's like I will do it. It's not gonna touch my home. Is Trump's son in the war? He's not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's not gonna do the war. But good evening. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. He's from Paris, and Summersburg. I remember. I can't remember. John, he said, brother, how are you? Nice to see you. It's John Joe. It's Opal King. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you here. And you know, uh, with respect to bro, if uh, I mean, every read, brother. Read. You know, read about it. And again, I mean, you know this one from reading, or did you read the history? Did you read about what's actually in the Islamic books, and everything? You know what I mean? Just read, and then everybody has their own opinion. You know what I mean? And that was a man on a plane today. Sarcasm, death of America and Trump. They have to land the plane. They were like, listen. I was sitting with somebody today, and I was telling Trump. We are in so much in debt. He spent $1 billion, literally $980 million every single day in this war. We are so much in debt. So he got in a presidency last year. He's been 1 year in here, and he drove the inflation down, the gas prices to be at $2.19 in less than a week. The gas prices in here is almost $4 a gallon. It's crazy. And again, if he keep doing this, he's gonna be impeached. He's gonna be kicked out of the presidency soon. I have to live well with Muslims. We never threat them that they always with us. I want just to live in peace. I mean, everybody has to do, again, guys, everybody there, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, I mean, we don't know about Epstein and what's going on in there. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh from Albania. First Albanian in my channel. Nice to see you here. Oh my gosh, guys, I have wonderful people here today. Uh, so my husband has left Islam to marry me. Yeah. No, I mean, listen, Sisi. Islam allow us to marry Jew, to marry Christian, to marry Muslim. I'm But I think we all humans. Yes, yes, we all human. World peace. Yeah, I mean, listen, listen. Everything there for a purpose. Look at this. Look at this. In the whole what's going on right now, and all of this war, and all of the economy collapsing, the only stock market that's being raised almost 100% up, going up, not down, up, is the Israeli stock market. Yeah. You pro Israel, bro? No, I'm not pro Israel. I'm against it. I'm against actually it's been there at all. You guys, you gotta make a difference between Jew and Zionism. You know, Israel is the Zionism. And if you look at the people inside there, they are using, they are using actually the religion purpose, to just do all of what they do. They just a bunch of militia looking for money. So many things happening since Trump. He is the biggest BS. He's the biggest BS I ever seen as a president. His first presidency, when he come back, and when he came at the first time at 2017, he's done great. I'm America. I'm in peace. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But also, I think he also done this war for a purpose, trying to distract all the world from Epstein files, because he one of the people wasn't there too. I agree, brother. So many religious or I know many people, every time we talk about something they have to drive it to the religion part. I was talking to my wife the other day, and I said every time I talk it, so many people, they drive it to the religion. But there is many other things we talk about. I mean, many things, like let's talk about economy and what's going on, and now, how that affected everybody. I mean, look at it. In Europe now, the gas prices, the natural gas prices, and they want to do religion visa. So what I say in here, yeah, literally Europe now, Europe and United States, either both of them, United States too, uh, some of the countries in the Middle East, is literally is everything is going to skyrocketed now. And wait until, if this war, if this war continue like this, we're gonna see the barrel of the it's gonna arrive to almost $150. If that number are reached, most of the economies we're gonna if did anybody be represented in 2008, in 2008, economic crash or the great recession, if somebody say that, because people already cannot afford anything around here anymore. Yes, Alhamdulillah, brother. I prayed Taraweeh, and the mosque in here. I live in Eastern Kentucky. The mosque in here, I have to drive almost 50 minutes away, in 55 miles an hour. So it's about 45 minutes away. So it's about 50 miles away from here. And I do Taraweeh, and every Saturday also we get together to we have a meals. Everybody fixes their own food. Uh, no, guys, we have to respect each other here. I mean, everybody have their own thoughts. Everybody have their own beliefs. Everybody have their own opinion. And again, guys, we are as brothers and sisters. If we arguing about anything, Sisi, with all the respect to you and to your husband, you know, uh, um, uh, uh, again, guys, just love and kind. That's all what we need. And the people they actually creating the wars and stuff, they're trying to just generate money. Just look in there and look in there as Rockefeller family and Rothschild family, Rothschild family. Look at these two families, and how they controlling the world, you know, and look at also our president. He go by a bunch of oil stock, oil shares. He go by the sale, the manufacturing, the manufacturing weapons and manufacturing, and or the defense share, and the and drone technology shares. And he started the war. After the war started, all of these stock went super high, and then he made money. You know what I mean? everything will going up. Grocery, gas, everything. As gas is controlling everything. Is the main thing. When it goes up, everything gonna go up. I mean, look at this now. The only thing now, it's not going up is the airfare. If you want to travel right now, the airlines, it's it's cheaper than we ever thought. Even if the stock market now, the stock market's going all the way down because no flights. Middle East is on fire, so they have to take longer route. Many flights being canceled. They've been interrupted. So now the airline shares is good, or airline ETFs is good. And he said, ex-Muslim, I thought Muslim may not change the rule. I mean, listen, man, when you discover Islam, and you really look at it so deeply, I think you're gonna love it because that's what I done. A kilometer listen, brother. I mean, when I visit Egypt, when I visit in Ramadan, it's been a couple times that I'm not able to go to Ramadan. Are you from Morocco? No, because I'm Egyptian, brother. You know, and when I'm in Egypt, I like to go to the different mosques every day because there is multiple ones. But here, it's really have to drive, far away every day, just to go to the mosque. What is your accent? My accent is British. It started as British English with Arabic, and then when I come to United States, it's American English, and when I live in Eastern Kentucky, it's a hillbilly language. Mixed all of that as my accent, brother. You can find it in a Russian, you can find it in English, you can find it in British English, you can find it everywhere, brother. Morocco is a beautiful country. Yes, yes. I love Morocco. I love their artists. I love when they in their architecture, when they in the buildings and stuff and everything. Everything is awesome there, you know. And this sounds like you got tough English by a good oh boy. Shit sounds like Texas. Yeah. And again, guys, whoever watching me, don't forget to subscribe. I love to have you all here. We talk exactly like my Moroccan co-worker. Habibi, Habibi. uh, why you? I'm not faking my accent, brother. أنا الحمد لله أتكلم عربي. English. عربي عامل إيه أخبارك. English, how are you. Spanish, ¿cómo estás. And I think French, Joe Mabel. And I'm not faking my accent. You really have. Listen, the first time I came to United States, especially in this area, in Eastern Kentucky, hillbilly language. I have asked my wife multiple times to be my translator. I don't know what the heck they were saying. 2 weeks, I cannot understand a single word from what they were saying. Seriously, nothing. I even asked them, are they speaking English? I cannot realize what they're saying. Their English is just like, boo, what the heck is that? Is that a real English? It's crazy. Even if Trump was in prison, there would be someone else with him. Listen, the lobby, brother, the lobby here, the lobby in the United States, they controlling the Congress, the Senate, they Congress, the presidency. Fund, control them, buy them, because so all of this money go there, all of this money go. How in the world a country that's in so much debt, go help another countries? Doesn't make any sense, brother. You know and Biden is a big BS. Also, he didn't realize what's going on. He will talk to you. He will telling you, today I'm gonna talk about medicine. Medicine today is a great thing to add these spices on the food. When you play in sports, when you go take a BS in the bathroom, this is a good time when you have to pick up the phone to smoke a cigarette. You know what I mean? I mean,
Like Mama did.
from the can confirm I speak with used to listen, brother. When I got to Alabama, or when I got to Georgia, oh guys, they have also their accent. Oh my. Sometimes I'm in love with it, and sometimes I don't understand it. I dealt with some truck drivers, and oh my goodness, man, you know. Go get your coke from a fridge, not fridge. It's what the heck I was saying. I don't know what he was saying, and this is my many moo. What do you think? I love India. I love India, and I love Indian people, and I love their food. And I serve community in Indian community here. I have Indian community here, which is there are a lot of Indian in here and a lot of Bangladesh people in here. Most of them they work in the Indian. They have a lot of gas station in here, or they own most of the gas station. I would say mostly in Eastern Kentucky, and then most of them also work in a medical field. Same thing, Bangladesh. Most of them work in a medical field. Absolutely. Who? Tell me one thing. Who in the world didn't eat a chicken biryani or a chicken tikka or all of that wonderful food? You know. Listen, I go to the Indian buffet, in I think in Charleston, West Virginia. Man, listen, brother. Oh my gosh, it is it's listen. Lucian, I mean, it's depend where exactly you went to India and how you treat people. And listen, just you have to uh, know the basic things about Indian language, and then listen, any country, brother, any country in the world, I mean, no matter what, United States, Mexico, Argentina, Egypt, Spain, Italy, anywhere, you'll find people trying to scam you, trying to make the living. I promise you. I was in Italy. I think that Travis Fountain, tons of people over there. I've still found some people trying to sell you a flag of Italy. What I'm gonna do with the flag of Italy when I'm Travis Fountain in there or beside the Colosseum? What I'm gonna do with the flag, or what I'm gonna do with with a few cups or a bottle of waters or something? And the biggest scam in there, he will try to give you something for free, and then after you open it or something, you're gonna give me money. And then he's decided the price 50 euros or something like that. I saw that happening. A bottle of water 50 euros, you know. And it was a big argument. I think the guy went to the store, got him a bottle of water, and said, "Here's your bottle of water." It's crazy. It's crazy. You gotta watch what you're doing. You gotta decide. This is why you have to read. You have to look, in order for you to find out. What do you think about the Hindu prime minister say he's there? Listen, I mean, many politicians they will take the religion like Trump to win the presidency. You know what I mean? Literally, Trump, he don't know anything. Stop him and tell him, get President Trump today on the phone and tell him, hey, President Trump, tell me a verse of Bible. He don't know his elbow from his whatever. You know what I mean? At Euro, no one is happy about India, about it in India as well. At Euro, no one is happy about it in India as well. I didn't quite catch that. And then, hey, I'm a big fan. Do you think you could do the Beeb on the live show support for the troops? God bless. I will, I'm in the, I will cheer for the troops, you know. Uh, Copy. Actually, I was robbed. Listen, man. Every country it has. Listen, I mean, India, Indonesia. Listen. I was in Thailand, and that's right. I'm a big fan of spices. Okay, so I wanted to go there to get some spices. And the price. I usually transfer everything to a dollar to see if it's really worth it or not. So the guy kept telling me, good price, good price, good price, price good, price good. So price good and everything. So okay, okay, okay. So I picked up what I need, good amount of spices. Should be cheap because I want to go to Egypt. A load of spices from there. Okay, after I found out, it's $25 for a few small spices. I looked at him, I'd been silent. And I keep telling him, what? And he was telling me the price. And I kept telling him, what? It's like I don't understand him, but I did understand him. I said, I cannot understand you. I cannot understand you, brother. I cannot here's your spices. I gotta go. I gotta go. Go, 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 go. I don't understand. When he talk English, I will understand what you mean. And then I left. $25 for the spices, probably a few grams of spices, you know. And you're not forcing me on anything, you know what I mean? Because he is the racist prime minister, even here in Europe, we know that. I mean, Habibi, Habibi EXO, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Try really political. Yeah, I mean everybody trying to use everybody in political, and he trying to get to the chair. You know, he will bend over and get something, you know, in order for me. He don't have any shame in that. In the public, in a public square, bunch of people telling that if you do this, you want to be prime minister. Yeah, why not? Give it to me, brother. You know what I mean? You can. It's great to still. I mean, committed. I promise people I like to keep my promise. Can you fight Brook Lesnar in parking lot for? Absolutely. Give me 500K on Brook Lesnar now. Arrange that, brother, and I will be with you the first one. Please shout. My name is Nick. Hi, Nick. How you doing? What do you watch? Guys, I see a lot of new people here. Don't forget to subscribe and channel. And Valentino. Hi, brother. Nice to see you here. Yes, I can fight Lesnar for 500,000. He is not watching my chat. I'm trying to catch up. Salaam alaikum. Not mayonnaise. I'm trying to catch up. Uh, I'm trying to catch space up because many people say catch up. Oh, he's gone. Will be on the way. He's what? He's what? If your prime minister is an Islam, why did you he win in Muslim majority religion in India? Yeah, like, brother, listen, you know, listen. In many countries, don't look at the religion and the stuff and political and votes, especially in some Asian countries and some Middle Eastern countries. You know, all of this votes and this is it's a BS. You know that everything being calculated for who's gonna pay more and who's gonna pay it by agenda. You know that. Like I said, our president, you know, in Egypt, did the same BS. You know, he's been there for 13, 14 years. Even if we said, you know, the law says 2 years and every year is 4 years. I mean, so he should be 8 years. Vote and stuff and BS in there. And again, guys, you know, don't. We are brothers and sisters. Look at it this way. They just wash, you know, brainwash and put an idea, you know, like get two kids, get one kid from India and one kid from Pakistan and one kid from Bangladesh and one from Russia and one from Egypt and one from France and one from German and one from Argentina. Put them together, they will play because they don't know anything, because they know their brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? I'm doing great, Ahsama Hassan. Habibi, Habibi. I'm doing great, brother. Jordan, Kishia, don't argue about those political. I mean, listen, anything about political, these people, you know, just get in the chair, you know, and after getting the chair, you know, just providing and help themselves. That's it. Literally. Look at their wealth. Jump. Like many, look at, like Nancy Pelosi in here in the United States. She went in there with, like, all her wealth, it was 800,000. She got out with almost 50, $60 million. Joe Biden, same thing. Trump is the one actually effed it all up. You know, he's from 1 billion now. He's at worth 3 billion in less than a year, and he still have 3 more years to go. No, just wait. Anything that's on political, brother, it just literally, you know. So let's talk about something. He was dancing for it. I know, I know. Listen, if people arguing with God for a cow, when God asked them, you know, to sacrifice a cow, when your creator asks you to sacrifice a cow, okay, what would you do? Let's not forget about God and cow system. If you're a boss, you work in a factory, okay, you manufacturing Toyota for example, and the boss asks you to put car together as soon as it can be immediately. He didn't specify the color, he didn't specify anything. He needed it immediately. What you do? If he just give you an order, he get it done. Okay? But no, I will argue with you what the color, what the smell, what the look, what the weight, what the blah. They gotta give you peace. I mean, and also, guys, you know, you have to go make a difference between Zionists. Again, we taking everything back to religion. Guys, let's talk about something different. Let's make it fun. And again, guys, all the respect to everybody, they have their own opinion. Everybody have their opinion. Anybody that political in all the kind of world, it doesn't matter what country, first world country, second world country, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, the political get to the chair to help themselves, help their family member, help to make wealth, because he knows he's not gonna stay there forever. He will do everything in he could to stay there forever. So this is why I don't believe political people. They will tell you, we will help you, we will build the schools, we will give you $1 million, everyone there. It makes sense, brother. This is why I didn't even go vote. It's a waste of time. It's so funny. Can you criticize Trump here? It's not. I mean, listen. Listen, brother. Let them have their own life. Whoever prime minister, whatever they were, or president somewhere, they're responsible for their own. Spanish what? We are talking about. Oh, hey, I'm also from India, and Christian is wrong. And I mean, I have a lot of Indian friends, and I'm proud of it. There is no inflation, man. There is no inflation, brother. Inflation all over the world. Don't tell me there is no inflation. Inflation all over the world. Inflation since COVID and since stuff happening and stuff. Inflation is that big. In every single word. If you say no inflation, there is something wrong. Actor guy who played in Transformers. Who? Khaled, bro, investment. Oh man, oh man. Okay, guys, let's talk about this. There is a good investment opportunity. Uh, your name, Gabur. um, okay, there is. I was thinking about this, and you guys, advise me if this is right or wrong. And I was thinking about opening a website or open a company here in the United States, and I will be responsible for the people's money and give them all the guarantee they need. And here is how it work. Uh, the investment in some countries, could achieve, 20% a year in the interest rate, and could achieve to 40% in interest rate. So I'm gonna invest for the people. I'm gonna give them 10% annually, no matter what, and there is no loss. It's the investment's guaranteed, because all of this money gonna be work. And by the way, it's not interest; it's a profit share. You know what I mean? طبعا حبيبي, I'm from Egypt, brother. Yes, yes, no. And guys, whoever new here, don't forget to subscribe. And you know something, guys? All the respects to everybody watched me today and who is gonna watch me in the future. Thank you for all the ideas and all the talks and all the comments and all of the arguing. And I mean, we talk about religion and talk about stuff, but also, guys, we are here to support each other, to help each other financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, give us each other idea from other countries, you know. So, so again, guys, so what I'm saying is, here in the United States, for example, the interest rate in United States here, the highest it can get, 3.5% yearly. I need the physical help. I mean, if you're in Eastern Kentucky, I will do the best to do it to you. I mean, listen, I will do my best. But again, I'm talking about physical. If I can able to send you money, if I'm financially able, I will. But this is the third year of my company. I'm still struggling with it. I'm still in the red. One day, inshallah, I will get in the green. But this is how, when you build a company, it's kind of gonna drag with you, gonna try to drown you. The death valley. Did anybody read a book, of how to create a company and how to stick in it? So it's come from idea, come to create company, and will go down something called the death valley. The death valley is where is the most of the people, when they start seeing a loss a year after year after year. This is when either you give up or you keep going to go up there. You know what I mean? So my third year, and I'm still I make sales. I make a sales. Yes, I make a sales. But also, expenses is what's also getting me. taxes, license. I don't have enough customers. Rural area. I cannot raise my prices. All of that effect. Many. If I move to one of the bigger city, my company absolutely is gonna be in a green always. Especially with the service we provided. We literally provide all kind of services. We can say all for all in one service. You know landlords, commercial, residential. We even sell insurance, for home maintenance insurance, trying to get something stable. But in a rural area, and people they are barely making it, live it check by check. It's hard. I can't move, brother, yet. I cannot move. My parents-in-law is here. They are 80, and my mother-in-law is gonna be almost 80. So I cannot just leave them. I cannot just leave them. I'm gonna stick with them until God rest their soul. One day. You know what I mean? And then I will be able to move. But I cannot just leave them. And then what's gonna happen if anything happened to them? And the closest city, that's a bigger city. It's literally 2 3 hours away. Imagine my father-in-law. He need to go. He has a black lung because he used to work in a coal mine. He has a black lung. Okay. Imagine if anything to happen to him. By the time I get here, he's already dead. You know what I mean? So this is why I'm sticking with them in here, take care of them, and also not just take care of them, help them in every way, take their trash out, fix some food for them, ask me to get this grocery, I'll get their grocery. Would you drive us to the doctor appointment? I'll drive them to doctor appointment, you know. And even I told my mother-in-law, consider me as your son, and don't feel shy anytime to call me and ask me, even if in the morning, in the evening, late evening, call me anytime you want, you know. Because this is what I want when I grow up. You know, when I have my son, he's taking care of me. He's not just gonna move to another state and leave me alone. You know what I mean? He's always gonna be around me, protect me, save when I get older. You know, listen, brother. I have qualifications that I can make tons of money. I have a CDL drive, so I can drive commercial big trucks. Okay, this is I can make 120, 120,000 dollars a year easy. Okay, I'm a certified public accountant. I can work in accounting firm. I make about 80 to 100,000 dollars a year easy. In this area I will make about 30. In the area I live in I make 30, 35,000 dollars a year. But if I move any other city, I will make $100,000 easy. So two of them, you know two of these, I mean, and now I have a construction, I have construction and being a general contractor, I make also, $100,000 easy. But no, I'm sticking with my parents a lot, and I know my creator is gonna reward me for this, you know. I know many people think about themselves, but I have a roof, I have a sleep. My house is mine. Nobody gonna kick me out of it. I'm paying the bills and that. I mean, and on its time. I mean, you know, nobody kicking me out. I know how to play with money. I'm literally, I make the credit card companies, pay for my expenses, and then pay it back, for 18 month, 24 month interest free. So if anybody heard about something called OBM, what is OBM? OBM is other people money. This is sometimes, in long time in life, if you know how to deal with money, you can play with your with the OPM. And by the way, OPM is a sword with two blades. This is why I said, I know how to play it very well with the money, because I have tried it on my own money before I tried with people. This is why I take the risk on my own before I go tell people, hey man, would you do this? I guarantee this money gonna be for you accumulating profit share, because I don't let's say completing interest, because actually this money going in a project making money, you know. So this is why I like to help people. I like to share everything. I don't like to hide people and say, oh man, if I tell him that, he's gonna be better than me. No, you wanna be better than me? Go ahead. I will be so glad. When I see somebody better than me, I said, he can do it, I can do it. He has the same brain of mine, you know. Only thing he has just information, he has the networking. Jew people always say network is not wealth. They don't care about money as much as they care about connection. This is why they go blackmail all the politicals, so they have all the network. Did you hear about the company they just opened 8 days ago? Literally, LLC that opened 8 days ago got $140 million in fund to do a project for the government. 8 freaking days old. I'll get $140 million to do a project. What did they do? What kind of experience they have done? But why? Because they have a political somebody in there in their network guarantee that contractor to them $140 million. Bow. You know what I mean? For viewers from, yeah, I agree with you. So your argument is a country producing more than the reducing inflation should take some economic listen, bro. I guess go watch in the brother. Listen, listen. That's what I'm saying. But I have a lot. Hi, brother Valentino. Welcome back. So you know what I mean. If I have information, I will share it with you. And I know people they don't trust each other easy. I got burned many times, because I think I deal with people as brothers and sisters. Okay, all right, brother, I'm right here, but I'm not gonna stay for long, and I'm gonna go to bed. You know, I help people if I could in every single way. There is a lady. Why he barking at? So there's a lady in here. Probably she don't know about me, or she don't know about my service because I don't do much ad. I don't have money to put in the ad. Somebody fixed her roof. She paid him very well, and in less than 2 weeks with a heavy rain, that roof is leaking. She's about 65, 70 years old lady, live by in her own. She don't have income. Her fixed income from Social Security. That's all what she has. She don't have anything else. So she contacted me, because I was in a barber shop. Somebody related to her heard me about I'm helping people, so they get hold of me and contacted me. So what I should do? I just went there when it's raining. I went there when it's raining, so I can get in the attic, and I can see where is the raining coming from. So I figured out the guy he didn't put under laminate under the middle sheet, and he didn't use the proper screws over it too. You know, Middle sheet that's just been put on is still loose. Loose. For God's sake, brother, if you don't know how to do it, don't take it for all. Advantage of old lady. Come on, brother. So I told her, okay, sissy, I will do the labor of my own, but there is a few little materials. It's gonna cost about $200 to go get them, to make it proper working. And she said, if it's come to about $200, I will do it. So we help her. We done it. Take a day of work, literally. Remove the middle sheets, put the underlay in it, you know, and then put the proper screws, tighten up very well. If you over tight it, it's gonna make it loose. You know what I mean? So tight it in proper way, And now I'm waiting. It's gonna rain. And I opened there, to see, and there, if it's gonna rain again. It rained pretty hard today, but I wasn't around to go check it on it. So it's gonna rain again, and I'm gonna be around and I'm gonna check on it. It just listen. This is a proper way for also marketing. And instead of I'm go spend two, three, $400 on marketing, I could do this. Word of mouth is one of the strongest marketing you will be ever get. Like same thing like when the companies, giving you a sample of their perfume or a sample of their food or a sample of their BS, anything, and you tried it, you like it, you're gonna buy. You know what I mean? And domestic production help produce them. I know. But also, how I can put this, inflation also, it's all over the world, the energy prices, the it's not just about production and demand and request. It's also about, the global economy. All the countries been affected, been one of the main countries, the main global economy, but also, India, is being getting, dealing. The good thing about India is they are so flexible with respect. They don't tie themselves to somebody just different, or but I'm gonna tie myself to the Gulf oil. Or no, they gotta go from Russia. They gotta go from everywhere. You know what I mean? I am pure babe, and you are what? And shape will be holy and clean. What? Official. Let's see your official. Let's see your. Nice to see you here. And again, it's Mr. Official. Let's see your. I think I don't know where he's watching me from. If you produce more than services, then good. What's increasing the inflation, reducing this is case in India. Also should see the structure of the market. Is it? Yeah, I mean, in every single way, economy is a play. You know, I'm learning your Russian language. That's great. Can you do this? Great. Can you talk Arabic? Can you do? Can you do? Can you do that? It's the R. Rah, 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 rah. So when I tell you brother, it's a brother. But I have a little bit actually Russian, like I know a few words. I work with some Russian people where I used to work in South Sinai in a hotel, and хорошо and спасибо and I'm glad you're learning. That's great. By the power of the company, so the inflation is normalized, bro. Yeah, the price is straight. Yeah. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. My name is hi Dixie. What a wonderful name, Jiggy Binkman. Yeah, I know you tried to trick me to say that, but uh, uh, let's see, what is that? Timo version? Mumbo. Bruce and Morgan usually reduce inflation, not increase it when supplies increase and demand stay. I'm glad, guys. The good thing about this kind of conversation when we talk about the economy and how the economy works. And thank you, for both of you guys, about this, this kind of argument like this, it teach people how the economy works. So again, guys, I really appreciate that for everybody that talking about the economy, and I'm not just about India, about United States, about this, but also some of the inflation it could cause because the gas prices that even if the production is higher, but the cost of the production is higher already because the gas more, even if you make more production and gas, but also the cost before they add their profit margin to it, it could be expensive. Who is making the sound of rrr, or who, or talk about my little Manny Moo Sansoon? So I call him Manny Moo Sansoon. And I like to add, like Kitty Cat, Manny Moo, Sansoon. Uh, Ocean, we have separated minister for each state, so some of states are doing good, some of states are GBD, while some. I know it's like here, like here in Eastern Kentucky, it's the same thing, Here, like here in the county I live in, we don't produce any shit. Literally, maybe we produce the shit, but any other things we don't. So the only thing the county actually can get money is the property taxes, sales taxes, tax my ASS. That's the only thing the county can get money of it. Raise the prices of the main services, water, 911 services, all of this. I wish one day we can do business together, bro. God. Listen, brother. I'm opening for helping people to do businesses. Guys. And again, anybody can start a business tomorrow. Start it virtually. What do you mean virtually, brother? Okay, how I can do this? Design your own product, whatever it could be, a toy, a small little cell phone. It's not gonna cost much. You can do it at China factories, something, and put it there virtually. Many different kind, many different design, and it's gonna just cost you the website and a few little advertising in Google, okay, and Facebook, okay. And then if you got orders in, if you got orders in, whatever, you got 1,000 orders, 500 orders, 100 orders, there is a demand on your request. Send them apology later and tell them, sorry guys, we are out of stock. And with your next order, I'm gonna give you 10 to 15% off your next purchase from me. Now you know exactly this product it has. Now go ahead, get your stock in, stock available, send message to these people, stock in, and that's it. You know what I mean? Every can seem good when we are rich. Yes, listen, brother. You're rich. When you're rich, you can. But also, there is opportunity, guys. Like I have my friend. He used to live in London. He was a doctor, and he just can't take it anymore in London. And again, brother, anybody guys there, you want to get contact with me, visit community in my YouTube page, my WhatsApp number there, and let's try. Let's try. I mean, if you're really interested, I will give you the resources. If you want to invest with me, I will be most thrilled person in the world. For people, I mean, trust is the most. I trust people. I mean, until they show the different. The opposite. You know what I mean? I will put all the trust in you. You know. برضو برضه برودة I didn't quite catch that. So so again, guys, I mean, I forgot what I was gonna say now. I mean, yeah, about the investment and the opportunity. I will do my best, to help people out, and it doesn't matter. Oh. My friend, the one who live in London, the doctor, he said, I felt like I just live a rat race. I wake up, sleep, go, wake up, sleep, go, work up. I don't enjoy my time, I work, one day off, and so he sold everything. He sold everything, all the amount he gained from selling his house and selling his car and selling all of his assets. It was come about 600,000 Australian pound, or no, an England pound. The England currency. And he went to live in Uganda. You know, so Uganda. He's what did he do? Uh, he bought a house. He get his kids to international school, you know, and he people actually serving him, and they open his business, and they have money in the bank that accumulating interest. And they said, now I don't have to live under pressure. I have a very nice house. I have people serving me. People take care of me. So I have more time with my family. I don't have to feel like rat race anymore. You know what I mean? No, he's just joking. And I know nobody was scammer. He said I'm a scammer. So guys, again, I usually, he moved to Uganda, African country, brother. Yes, African country. Believe it or not. Listen to this. I have an American friend in here. Okay, he didn't do very good actually in money. Only thing he have a double white trailer house. He have a car. He sold all of that for about 60,000 US dollars. That's only thing he can get. 60,000 US dollars. He moved to Egypt. Yes, he moved to Egypt, and that was back in 2010, 11, before the revolution in Egypt. 10, 9. So that money bought him a house, literally a few meters away, or few feet away from the beach. He got a Mercedes. He got people serving him. Put the money generating, accumulating interest in the Egyptian banks, and he lived there since then. Beautiful life. He lived a beautiful life. You know, this is